Every time I step into LOTRO, I feel it. I feel the magic, that weird feeling of unimaginable sense of escapism. If you ever really wanted to know what it felt like to be in Tolkien's world, come into LOTRO and you'll hit that magical moment where the UI fades and suddenly I forget that I'm even playing a video game. I'm not grinding, I'm not doing the next big raid or the next big quest, but I'm still having a great time being here. I mean, it's a very chill place to be, just to sit back and let your stress and worries of the day just go away. I'm not just rushing, I'm right here in Middle Earth. I'm touching the dang ground, the dang places all over. It's amazing. So that's what we're doing today. In this video, I'm going to show you some of the top 10 zones in LOTRO that you can experience from level 1 all the way to 70. We're going to go through those zones that I think are the most beautiful, amazing, and wonderful eye-scaping places in Lord of the Rings Online. You, me, and my cameraman Walter are going to find all the beautiful places in Lord of the Rings Online, one footstep at a time. Well, Walter, that's a good time for you to transition and move the camera. This way. Transition the film. We begin in the most peaceful place imaginable, the Shire. Do I need to say more? Look at this. I mean, but I'm gonna, because for the sake of the video. The Shire, the only zone where taking pie quests feels like a lifelong mission of mine. And if I don't get those pies to Lobelia, Sackville, Baggins at times, I'm gonna get spanked. Lobelia has a thing for spanking me. It's happened once or twice. Anyways, my point is, there's no urgency here. Just morning light over green hills, buzzing bees, and that flute music in the background. You know, I can hear it quenching in my ears right now. And it's back there. Some dude somewhere is playing that flute. I'm gonna find him and give him all my money, because it's making me really enjoy my life right now. And if you're someone that's not really into combat or fighting things, well, good. The biggest threat in this zone is probably some hobbits gossiping about spoiled mushrooms, and honestly, that's kind of perfect for me, because, I mean, I need a break after my 9-to-5 life. I need a break and just go to some place where all I need to do is gossip with the rest of the hobbits, you know, my fellow hobbits and our feet, gossiping about how much money Bilbo has in there and how we might take a piece of it ourselves. That may sound greedy, but we're on an adventure. Right, Walter? Walter, cut that part out, okay? Don't let them see that. Turn off the camera, dude. Now, before we leave the Shire, though, I want to show you the Brandywine Bridge. This is going to be our exiting point from the Shire into the next zone. Walter, if you could please kindly turn the camera for these amazing viewers and folks at home. Just turn it. Let me help you, man. Man, dude, you're supposed to turn it this way. Turn it that way. Ah, perfect. See? Look at that. Amazing. Relaxing. And don't you just want to sit up on that bridge and just have a good day? Do a little bit of fishing if you wanted. You know, catch some big bass or a nice juicy bluegill, some river fish. It's all day long. That's what you're doing. Just sitting around, catching fish, farming, making pies, eating, having the luxury life. That's what being a hobbit's about in the Shire. Moving on. Let's cross that bridge now, won't we? Next up, we have Ered Luin. I know what you're thinking. You guys, you're like, but you just told me we're going into the next zone over the bridge. But I forgot to mention that me and Walter are having a little expedition. Had to stop for some elvish limbish bread because we're going to be needing a pack for this big journey we're having. So we're in Ered Luin, and to be specific, this is Celendum Forest and Thorn's Gates that we're going to be visiting. This is a land caught between two histories. You've got Thorn's Gate, dwarven halls carved into snowy cliffs, and then on the other side, you've got fading grace of elves and Celendum, holding on to a world that's leaving them from behind. the twilight blue skies, the echoing mountains. This zone feels like Middle-earth in transition mode. And if you're wondering what the weather feels like here, well, it's a bipolar mess. You step about 50 yards one direction and you're in a nice autumn forest type of vibe. It's probably about, 72 degrees here, 69, and then you walk the other way 50 yards and look, well, come on, Walter, let's just show them the forecast there. All right, and then we're here, we're at the back of the Thorns Gates. They kind of have to suffer and be in about a chilling 15 degrees or so. There's snow everywhere, so obviously I'm not a weatherologist, I'm an explorer. Dora the Explorer. No, that's not. We're gonna have to come up with a new name. That one's copyrighted. But you get my point. It's about 10 degrees over here. I mean, the dwarves really got it kind of bad here. I hate the cold. So let's get out of here now. Let's go over to my favorite place. All right, we're over in Bree-land. Bree-land is the real beginning of the wild. In Bree-town we go. Let's get past these gates. These gates and these guards, they're not really that threatening. You kind of just walk right on past. And they kind of just let you go each time in. Yeah, they don't really even ask questions, to be honest. Now that we're here, I want to show you the main importance of this town. And that is drink. Man, that's about all they do here in Bree-town. All they do is they go to the Prancing Pony, get wicked high, and probably Gandalf's getting wicked high, but the rest of them are just getting wasted off of their beer. They got pint-sized mugs, the giant liter size. You've seen it in the movies. You know what I'm talking about. Well, it's right here. So if you wanted to do some of that and kind of misplace your Christian theology into the world of Tolkien, well, then go ahead and do it here. The Prancing Pony is a melting pot of hobbits, men, and rangers. It's gritty, but alive. Like, it's seen some things and just politely chose not to talk about them, but steps outside the town and all of a sudden the tone shifts. We're now entering, Walter, come on with me, come on. Stop being scared, dude. No. Walter, come on. We're now entering the Old Forest. Now, this place is, if you really want a Nightmare Fest fuel, kind of that spooky Halloween vibes, you come into the Old Forest, and it's like that year-round. No one knows why, but we kind of just live with it, Nobody's trying to civilize the place up and spruce it up. We kind of just like, let's leave the novelty of the Old Forest alone. So for the most part, people do not want to come in here. And that's why Walter, he's being a chicken right now. He doesn't want to be in here, but I'm forcing him because I ain't paying you for nothing. Sorry, man. I'm trying my best to overcome my anger management, but Walter sometimes, he just pisses me off. Another time. The Old Forest is going to be one of the first places that feels hostile towards you. You're going to be met with these wolves that are going to be trying to bite your butt off and then swear the trees here are moving. I swear it. I've been hit by a branch or a vine up the butt like multiple times here. You could be walking by and oh, jeez, man, pow, oh, jeez, man, pow. Ugh. As you can see, it's a hostile place, so be careful. And that's not all. The path curves around when you think you're going straight. You can get lost in here in about 5 seconds if you ain't close. And it's like Fanghorn's weirder cousin who doesn't believe in trail maps, And then, even deadlier yet, if you thought wolves and trees that move and vines that shoot up your ass were bad, well, there's also spiders, giant spiders, crawling all over the place, and they're trying to kill you. But there is one little positive to the Old Forest, and that's Tom Bombadil in his house. The complete contrast. This guy just like, I love Halloween, but yet I'm going to seclude myself in this forest for the rest of my life and be jumping around all jolly, with my wife. That wasn't supposed to rhyme, but it rhymes and fits the good mood of Tom Bombadil, because look at this guy. Nothing phases him. He does that all day long. We are here at the Barrow-downs. The Barrow-downs is a place where many people around town and Bree say to watch out because a lot of their folks go missing. I myself haven't seen anything weird happen over here. I mean, people complain that there's these zombies. I don't believe in zombies. They kind of come and go. You know, it's kind of like more of a movie thing. But supposedly here, there's supposed to be some zombies. It's all I'm experiencing is some low fog. We got some ancient ruins. This place seems pretty nice to me. A good place of history, you know? But people say if you aren't careful, though, you will join the history there. Because, again, supposedly there's some zombies somewhere, but I've yet to see one. Let's get out of here. East into the Lone Lands. This place is probably one of my favorite places because when I visit the Lone Lands time from time, it's kind of like a weird break from all the green that we just experienced. Green, green, green. And now we got more of like a desert, but not a desert. It's more like dead grasslands. It's kind of a weird feeling. For me, it feels comfortable. For others, this is like one of their least favorite places ever. They kind of just want to walk right through and get done with it already. But if you haven't visited the Almond Soul already, this is probably the main sparking point of the place. Is that tower right over there, Almond Soul. It's the watchtower from the old times, and that's about the main tourist attraction of this place. But let me tell you, there's also the Lonely Inn that you can go to. It's kind of like a weaker version of the Prancing Pony, a lot weaker version of it. But you can get a lot of chores, and if you're looking for some coin, you can go there and ask a few people, talk to a few people, and I'm sure they'll give you plenty of things to do. So, yeah, one of my favorite zones, maybe not one of yours. But let's keep moving, okay? Because next, I bet you really, really like this zone. Come on. All three are coming with me. You'll enjoy this one. There'll be even snacks, probably. The Trollshaws. The Trollshaws, this place is criminally underrated. Because, I mean, look there's golden leaves falling down onto my body. There's a nice, cozy animals off to the distance. If I'm hungry, I can shoot a deer. If I'm not hungry, I can just lay back and just kind of, you can kind of just lay back and, like, chill, enjoy the weather, enjoy the vibe, kind of take a nap here and there. But actually, this probably isn't a very good place to take a nap because there are some lurking trolls. Stone trolls, to be exact. Because this is the same zone that Bilbo Baggins met the trolls, where he was trying to steal from them, all of them. Yeah, but this is also where Elrond's Valley lies hidden. And it's not actually hidden that well, because if you follow me, we're going to show you right now that this place actually, the elves aren't very good at making hidden paths, because it's kind of wide open. Let's go. So first you go down this lane right here. Now, I'm giving you the directions to Elrond's hidden home, so listen up. If you go down this lane right here, you kind of just go down it with me, and we'll follow right through. There it is. Yep, his house. That was the hidden lane. Anyways, we're at Elrond's house now. Rivendell, if you may know it by a common tongue here. Here in Rivendell, you'll feel the peace that the Fellowship felt after they were chased miles from the ring race. After Frodo has been stabbed, he's here in Rivendell, chilling with Sam, thinking that he's going home after this, but boy, was he wrong. And that's why I love the Trollshaws. It's filled with great vibes and a great atmosphere, but at the same time, adventure waiting for you because they're setting off. The Fellowship is getting ready as we speak, actually. Now that we're done, I'm done showing you this place, the Trollshaws, we're going to have to take our little cab to a place kind of further away that we could have done a lot earlier, but we took this path anyways because it was along the Lonelands. We're going to go over to Evendim. So let's get in our car and Evendim is just stunning. Massive lake surrounded by cliffs and an old Numenorean ruin that you can literally take a boat across like a scenic Uber. Over here right now, a lot of tourists have kind of been avoiding this place because there's still kind of an ongoing skirmish of orcs attacking the main city and attraction of Evendim. We've been working on it though. We've been working on clearing out these pests, but it hasn't happened yet. We've already made the contract deals. We've paid a lot of bounty hunters. We're working on it. We're gonna make it a new attraction again. Kind of maybe put a theme park in here. Evendim theme park or something like that. Get all the kids excited to get on the wacky waters of the lake in Evendim. Make that crossing of the river from back and forth instead of just making it a thing that you have to do in the old times. Well, we're gonna make our kids do it now for a race. That's the plan, at least. So, in LOTRO, I want to make you feel joy. I want to make you feel joy in Evendim. That's our plan. Mine and Walter's plan. We kind of hitched it up together, and we're going to get there eventually. Come on, Walter. Next to the next place. You better bring a coat. Here we are in the north. It's freezing cold out, but I need to show you this place, and you'll understand why. Gosh, it's cold. How do these people live here? Jeez. This is the furthest point north in Middle-earth, okay, that you can physically get to, all right? It's Forochel. Forochel will test your patience like it's testing my frostbite on my toes right now. It will, but at the same time, if you bear the cold and bear the dang storms that comes every night, you will have the most screenshot wallpaper magical place of all time. If you live in Earth and then to Alaska, I think that's what it's called, Earth, Alaska. This is pretty much it. This is our Middle-earth's version of Alaska. But gosh, I don't know how y'all do it there, because I'm not a local here, and I'm not used to it. But as you can see, I'm going to show you, and maybe we can interview a local right now. Hey, sir, can I ask you some questions? Yes, that's great that you're skating, sir. I don't mean to interrupt, sir. Yes, yes, I can see you're skating. Sir, could I ask you some questions? Where people from around the world are wondering, how do you guys live through this climate? How do you get through it all year round? They're just skating. They won't answer me. Let me try this person right here. This guy has a mammoth, so maybe, he seems like a disrespectful dude. Hey, sir, people around the world are interested and fascinated in Forochel, and they're wondering, how do you people survive year-round here? I think everybody in Forochel's a mute. Walter would kill me if I don't show you the main attraction here before we leave, but man, after this, I'm getting out of here. The Aurora Borealis, or whatever you call it here. We call it the Aurora Borealis in Middle-earth. I'm sure in Alaska you guys have a fancier name. But this is the scenic lights of the sky. Something you can kind of ponder about. When these scenic lights come around town, or come around in Forochel, I am just, as a non-local, baffled in amazement and wonder. But everybody else, like the people we just talked to, they're just used to it. This is every day for them. So, I'm gonna do a Sam and Frodo magic trick to get us to the next place. Alright, you ready? You ready? This is gonna be amazing! Did it work? Well, they're cut out the camera. It's supposed to work. It doesn't look like a rock? You mean it doesn't look like a rock? It's supposed to work. They did it somehow. Man. Bam! Ha-ha! Moria. Moria. This is where we enter the heart of the mountain. Moria. And let me be clear. This is not just a zone. This is a statement. Hold on, it's not as cold as Forochel here. So I'm getting this Eskimo stuff off. This is a statement. Massive halls by dim lights. Endless staircases, and I mean endless, man. And then you hit the main attraction, the 21st Hall. Or that's the plan. That's what Glowin and his company are trying to do in their expedition right now. They're trying to restore Moria to its former glory. And maybe we're hoping that they'll get there because there's a lot of money in that, and I love money. So I'm hoping that they do that and that it actually comes successful. Because right now they have a few problems. Namely, this squid tentacle thing outside that almost ate Walter earlier. Walter, if you want to roll the film of that footage right now, that's fine. If you don't, I understand, but come on, man. We need the money real bad, and that's a good clip that will go viral. So please, Walter, roll. So here we are. We captured this massive squid, the footage of the watcher, the renowned watcher that you have seen and heard multiple times. And oh my gosh, he just took the light again. We gotta get out of here, Walter. He's waiting for us. Warriors, let's go. Moria. This is the Dwarradelf, the place of that started it all. That the Fellowship ran through, or supposed to be coming through any moment, and I've been told that when they come through, they are going to pay me a shout out and give me a sponsorship deal called Ring of Powers by Amazon. I bet you it's gonna be a success. Back to the beauty side of Moria. This place is dark, yes, but there is some beauty in the darkness if you look for it. There's so many different vast mini zones with inside of this area that it's gonna take you a whole entire 10 levels to get through it. You aren't gonna be prepared until you get through it. But once you do get out that gate, come on with me and you're gonna be in for a treat. Lothlorien is gold, light, and peace. You almost just want to sit down and do nothing. Like me. Because, man, I've had a journey. First with the freezing cold at Forochel, and then almost being eaten alive by a squid just for this video. And then Walter, he keeps complaining over and over, saying, "Hey, man, we're running out of lembas bread. Did you give me some more lembas bread?" Come on, dude, how much can I pay you? Why are you still filming? I literally walked out here just to vibe and take a bit of a break. Let my frustrations out. Tolkien described this place as timeless and staring under the Malon trees with golden leaves drifting in the wind. You look at it, just look at it. You've got it, right? Of the main hub of Lothlorien, where Galadriel and I've been told she's out of the husband, but according to lots of sources, she's kind of a little hipsy flingy girl, and I guess he's kind of a cuck, Who knows? But let's go on in. This is the place where we're going to be spending for the night and just kind of sitting back and enjoying a nice, well-deserved rest before the last place. So, we'll see you there. No, I do not want to set my friend up on a blind date with your stepsister. How many times I gotta tell you? Walter, why are you recording again? These conversations are private that we have. And anyways, since y'all are already here, finally we are now at our destination of Mirkwood. Mirkwood is a complete contrast to Lothlorien. This place is an echo of war. There's trees here that are sick in the head trees. The trees are sick here. They're sick in the head. Their air hangs heavy when you come in here. And just like me, you get dizzy really, really easily, feeling faint in this place. But you're probably wondering, okay, Susan, why are you saying it's one of the best places to go to on the list and the last one of all? Well, because it's one of the last ones once you're getting close to level 70. I kind of like a little bit of variety. Variety is the spice of life, am I right? And the paths twist under green fog. It's haunting, but still gorgeous at the same time. Like nature fighting back after years of darkness. This place used to be called something else once upon a time. But then, as the darkness came in and took over, and dang Legolas's father, Prince Legolas, a celebrity figure in this area, his father kind of just cowered away and let the darkness consume their forests. He was more concerned with feasting and having a bunch of good old time than he was killing out all of the darkness. And this is what we're left with. Now it's called Mirkwood. Not a very good name for business endeavors. But somehow they still get their ale, and that's from Lake Town. But that's for a different adventure and a different journey. And today, this is going to wrap it up. And that's 10 zones, 10 places that don't just feel like Middle-earth, they are Middle-earth. I live in this place, so I'm finally at home. You viewers, whatever you call home, I hope it's nice and as cozy as the place that I live here. And I hope you have a nice variety of other adventures to go on to. Because I want to tell you, if this game didn't try to reinvent Tolkien's world, it respected it, and the result is something you don't find often in MMOs. A world that you actually want to live in. So that's what I did. I gave up my belongings of the physical Earth world, and I came and moved here in Middle-earth in LOTRO. Hopefully the servers don't shut down, because otherwise I don't know what's going to happen in my physical form. Because there's a rumor that Amazon's making a new Lord of the Rings MMO, and this one might be obsolete. But we can't let that happen. We're gonna keep this place on. The lights have to be on. Don't let the light die out! We are gonna make this place last forever. At least as long as it takes me to find my way back to Earth. Middle-earth. I don't know how I got here. One day I got ported into here, and now I'm stuck with Walter. And Walter's fine company and all, but he isn't my wife. And I miss my wife.
You're not dead, but you're not alive. You just survived and stuck in drive. You chase their light, but lose your spark. You fake the smile, ignore the dark. You're undead inside, you just forgot that hearts don't beat inside. But you followed rules and lost your soul. Now you're half a person, half control.